Hello, dear friends. Thank you for joining me today. The reason I wanted to record this video is to show you a little bit more about chatbots, the currently, the smart ones that we have based on large language models. Like you're probably familiar with ChatGPT, right? There are also two more popular ones. One is called Microsoft Bing chatbot, and it only opens at Microsoft Edge browser. So for this, I'll need to switch. And there is Bard from Google, and this one, it's kind of been developed for now. So let's try to see how these tools can be helpful in terms of some text generation, instructions generation for Office 365, for Power Automate, etc. I find them quite useful. For example, when I forget some syntax in PowerShell, or if I try to run some commands, maybe generate some text, it can be quite useful. But still, these chatbots, they are not perfect, and sometimes they give the right answers, sometimes they're wrong. So let's see, let's have a look and compare them. So let's start with something. Let's say I'm working in security and I want to know what's a last top 10, right? And I do the same query for BART, for ChatGPT, and so ChatGPT is a little bit smarter. Was top 10. I'm not able to help with this. So this one is behind, and let's try the Bing chatbot. So you see, this one actually shows the steps what it does. It does the search first, and then it generates the answer. And also in Bing, what's interesting, you can select options like where are those options? I'm not sure, but there are normally options where you can select if the chatbot wants to be more creative, or it's more straightforward, directly to the point, and it's called temperature in AI models. So you can kind of uh, define the temperature for this chatbot. So let's look at the answers. This one, it's kind of it gives a brief answer. It gives some links to the websites, things like that. And what about the other ones? This one doesn't know, so Bart has no idea what it means. And this one gives more detailed answer. And let's say if I want to make it shorter, I can make it summarize in 50 words or less. And so now it will make it, you see, like in a small sentence. So this is here, it's kind of a prompt for the chatbot to or instruction to make it smaller. So for now, this one wins definitely. So it has more information. Let's try something from Microsoft 365. So, for example, I want to create Power Automate flow, and that will do a multiple user approval. Give an example. So let's see what it does now. And I copy this one, put it also to the other bots. So let's see what Bard generates, and also we'll see what Bing would generate for this. As you are aware, right, this chatbot GPT doesn't have access to the real data from 2021. So it kind of predicts the things, and probably it has access to some data, but we are not sure which one. So let's see what it does. So we create a trigger, and then we have apply to each loop, right? Send approval email, wait for approval. We have a condition, end of loop. So it's pretty nice, right? It's quite neat. It gives you instructions what need to be done, what kind of steps you need to take. Um, yeah, it might give some errors when you try to run it, but still the instructions look quite nice. And what about Bard? Um, yeah, automated from blank. We have a SharePoint trigger, configure trigger. Why is it SharePoint? No idea, but okay. So this one also kind of generates the answer to this. Maybe it's not so detailed, but it looks feasible. And the third one, okay, so this one is a little bit more concise, right? So it gives more references to different areas, like to learn Microsoft and some more links. So I think I can make some kind of a idea that Bing would mainly rely on search, and then based on search, it would generate something. So it has access to online information, but it still doesn't give you very detailed instructions. It still gives you links that you have to go through and decide, what to do and how to do it. And then if we look at Bard, I think it's kind of a still work in progress. It's still not bad, it generates things. It also gives you option to Google it, of course, because it belongs to Google. So yeah. And ChatGPT is in the lead. It seems like it gives the most meaningful thing. Um, let's say provide more details. That way, it would go through more details and some example with apply to loop. So that looks pretty nice. My decision for today, I still think that ChatGPT is the lead. It takes the lead. It goes pretty nice. It generates some text as close to reality as it gets, I guess, at least for now. And then Microsoft Edge or new Bing bot. This one, it's more based on search, gives you some links. It's more concise here. So I would give it probably the second or the third place, I'm not sure. Bard, it's kind of a little bit, it gives some information here, at least without links to external documents. So yeah, let's give Bard the second place and the Bing chatbot the third one for now. So that's it. That's the video I want to show you. These chatbots can be quite useful. So, for example, let's say you are not sure how to iterate to the end of SharePoint list in Power Automate, right? And it would give you some kind of condition. You see, like get items, get item action to add to your flow, and then you can also check the properties for items. Well, some of it probably doesn't make sense. From what I read, I see here that it's uh, not option, but you get the idea. So it can be quite useful for you when you work with some syntax or some errors, some suggestions would be good. So yeah, feel free to explore and enjoy. If you haven't done so, you probably have done already because it's a hype, So I hope it's been helpful a little bit to you, and have a wonderful day. And bye bye.